guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today, well, first off, as you can see, I'm in an empty room, and that's because I am all packed up and ready to go to Arizona in the next couple of days. Definitely go check out my video where I did a little life update. So things are going to look a little different over here at Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and with my videos. But you know, I will keep you guys up to date. I'll definitely start that vlogging series that you guys want, the Tara does Arizona, not like Debbie does Dallas, because that's a little different. So hashtag burning sage. Okay, so in today's video, this is a VR to Lupa Moon and the hashtag bekind. And I originally saw this on Tiny Trinkets channel, which, by the way, love Tiny Trinkets. What's up? Tiny Trinkets and Tarot. And it's just 5 questions. It's really fun. I've loved watching all the video responses thus far, and I encourage you guys to jump in too, because you know it's short, it's sweet, and it's also kind. So let's go ahead and dive into these questions. So I have them written down here in my little notepad. Okay, so the first question asks, what can or would I do to empower others? So what I have been doing is helping people to find the strengths within themselves. I often see within myself when I felt really confused and lost, and we have all those things that happen, throughout our lives. It's not like we're lost and now we got it all figured out for the rest of our lives. There are going to be periods where we become confused, we become a little lost, and it's not that we are off of a path, so to speak, but it's just harder to see where we're going. And so my job as a tarot reader, as a high school track and field coach, as all the jobs that I have, my main thing has always been to help people to find the answers within themselves, so the answers are not external. And I think by having people see that another person isn't the one that has all the answers for you. So as a tarot reader, I never see myself as having all the answers for somebody. I'm not living their life. I am just translating messages from spirit, from their higher self, from their spirit guides, and it's helping them to see what was already inside of them, so I can give them guidance, but I never tell them what to do. So my job to empower people is to help people see, hey, I had that within me all along. I had those answers within me all along. I just needed somebody to help me verify it or confirm it, so that I can feel stronger as I move forward. I want people to find the love within themselves. The greatest love that we have is the love that we have within ourselves. And if you could learn to love yourself, oh my gosh, how that radiates out, every which way. And so how I try to empower people is just really to see the light within themselves, see the love within themselves, and see that they have the answers. The answers are within you. My answers are within me for what's best for me. And yes, of course, you can seek counselors, you can seek tarot readers, you can find guidance to help you find the answers that are here and not the answers that are external, because that's not where they're at. So yeah, that's my answer for number 1. How do I empower people? I help people find the strengths, the answers, the light, the everything within themselves. Okay, question number 2, name someone on YouTube who has inspired you. That one's easy. I'll go back to when I first got on YouTube back in 2016. Vix from New Age Hipster. I remember watching her videos, and her videos are a little more sparse now because she's busy doing her mastermind classes and all of that, which is totally cool. But I remember watching her readings, watching her unboxings, and her vibe that she put out. Everything was just like fun and light and kindness, and there wasn't any sort of negativity. There was no talking about other people. There was only, hey, look what you can do. Hey, this is how we can vibe high. This is how we can work through shadows without sugarcoating things, but also not, getting bogged down by too much shadow, So I just really loved her light, her vibe. Her style, which is totally my style too, a little bit 80s, a little bit unicorn. It's totally her style. And she was also a high school teacher, and she had taken her business full time at some point. And that's just something I had always aspired to do. And I was like, man, where'd she find the guts to do that? And here I am doing the exact same thing. Now, what's the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, about 5 years later. So after I first saw her on her channel. So yeah, I would say she definitely inspires me. I, don't want to live her exact life, of course, because that's her path, her life. But just some of the things, the confidence that she's had, the ability to, connect to so many different people, and the light that she puts out, that's really inspired me. Okay, going on to question number 3. Name 2 channels that make me happy. That was difficult. So, because there's a lot of channels that make me happy. I have like a subscription list that's like, but I had to just pick 2. So I actually just picked the 2 that first showed up in my feed, because like I said, they all make me happy. It's not like, why would I subscribe to a channel that made me depressed? Who does that? So the first one was Nicholas Ashbaugh. He does monthly readings, so they're often done live. So he has like his super chat going and stuff like that, but he always has his cute little puppy that he brings on for the first portion. And I just love how in depth and positive his readings are. They're never like fluffy, like, oh, everything's gonna be so good this month, and but it's more of a, here are some obstacles that may come up, but here are some ways that you can work with those obstacles. I'm all about that. That's totally my style, as well as, I'm not like saying there aren't any obstacles, because that's ridiculous. I'm saying, hey, something's coming up, but let's see how we can work through it. And let's see why that thing is coming up, so that we can make sure that maybe it doesn't come up as big in the future or at all. And so Nicholas Ashbaugh definitely does that, and he does the breakdown by astrological signs. Of course, I'm always listening to, Scorpio and Gemini, because, my sun is Gemini, my rising is Scorpio, and they always say, like, maybe listen to your rising and your sun sign. So I'm always listening to those two. But yeah, I really love his style, and he always has such a nice smile, like just his whole everything is just so nice. Okay, and then the second one, Tiny Trinkets and Tarot, because obviously I was watching her channel when I saw, oh my gosh, she did a VR to Lupa Moon. So yeah, she has a brand new channel, so definitely go check her out. Already, I think, people are subscribing left and right, because it's such a positive, like, safe, cute, awesome, great place to be. Tiny Trinkets, so she does have like a lot of little charms and stuff like that she uses. I love her ability to explain the cards and her charms, and it's just such a soft, like, comforting, like, let's chillax and have some tea kind of vibe when you're on her or watching her channel. I'm like, not on her channel, but like watching her channel. So definitely makes me happy. So yeah, go check out those 2 channels, Nicholas Ashbaugh and Tiny Trinkets and Tarot. Okay, number 4, what card depicts kindness to you? Okay, so I pulled a card from the Gregory Scott Tarot, which I just did a review on. I don't have that many decks on hand because, like I said, I am moving. So all the rest of my decks, I have a few on hand, but all the rest of my decks are going in storage for a little while. And this is a deck that my best friend had gotten me, and I absolutely love it. So it's coming with me on my trip. Okay, so the card I pulled, the card that depicts kindness for me, was actually the card that was on the top, and that's the Strength card. And yes, that is my birth card, but when I thought about it, the Strength card is, to me, it looks like kindness. In here it's a little bit different. Normally when we see the RWS version of the Strength card, you see a woman and she's just kind of chilling out with this lion. And so, the strength is actually kindness. You know, instead of trying to battle that which we see as ferocious or scary or intimidating, and right away putting up those walls and saying, I don't want to deal with you, or I'm gonna push you away because I don't know, you intimidate me, you bring up my shadows, or you know, whatever it may be. The kindness is reaching out your hand saying, let's see what you have to offer. Let's see what medicine you have. And you may find out that that beast is no beast at all, but a friend. And so to me, the strength card is making friends within your own mind. It's making friends with yourself. It's making friends with some of the external things that bring up things within ourselves. And it's the kindest thing you can do is to not put up these walls when you could be finding a way to heal. And to love yourself even more. Instead of fighting the beast within, maybe reach out a little helping hand and say, you know, what is it that you could help me with, you know? So to me, that's the ultimate act of kindness, is instead of making a fist, you send out your hand. So, okay, going into our final question, what does kindness mean to me? Basically, that's, I mean, I kind of explained it with the last card, but you know, kindness to me is being able to place yourself in other people's shoes, and also being able to see yourself objectively. It's very hard, and I'm talking to myself as well, to be able to understand our own actions and maybe why certain thoughts are coming up for us, without having the ego come into play and all this, which I'm not knocking the ego. It's there for a reason. But, you know, by maybe taking a more objective look at ourselves, we can, you know, offer ourselves a little bit more self-love. We can heal. We can do those awesome things, which is an act of kindness for yourself. But being able to do those same things for other people, kind of see maybe what is going on beyond the words, beyond the actions, and being able to place yourself in that position is like the ultimate act of kindness. And keeping in mind that kindness doesn't mean that you are putting down your barriers, you know, because we all need our barriers, right? But not putting them down in order to make people, you know, feel loved or kind, or you know, whatever it is like that. But being able to hold those barriers strong, so that there's a safe space for you, there's a safe space for them, and there's an ultimate feel of safety. And hey, I would love to be able to hold space for you, and I would love to be able to listen to what's going on, and mentally I'm going to try to put myself in your shoes and see, you know, maybe where is all this external stuff coming up from, when it may not even be stemming from the, you know, issue or problem. So I think to me that is the ultimate act of kindness. So anyway, thank you to Lupa Moon, who created this tag, #bekind, and thank you to Tiny Trinkets and Tarot, whose video that I originally watched about this tag. Yeah, and I will link those questions down below. I will put Lupa Moon's her original video down below as well. And yeah, that's it for me, spiritual homies. This was a fun little tag. Walito is asleep on my lap right now. So, you know, that's always a good video when you got your kitten here. So anyway, that's it for me, spiritual homies. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading for me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. That link is down below. On my website, there's also a link for the Leon Mystery School, which I am the headmistress and teacher at the school. There are several other teachers that you might want to check out with different courses. I myself teach Mayan astrology, so that's something that interests you. Definitely check it out. I also have a newsletter that comes out once a month, so you know, check out my website for that. And also, if I have any upcoming events, you know, definitely go check it out. Ooh, and I have a giveaway that's going on over on Instagram. Is myself and actually 8 other deck creators that are a part of this Valentine's giveaway, and we're each giving away one of our decks. So one of you lucky winners is going to receive a Wally's World Oracle, as Wally takes a bath right now. That's right, it's his Oracle deck. And the winner will be announced on February 14th. Valentine's Day. So if you're interested, just head over to Instagram. So at Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. That's my Instagram handle, and you can get all the deets. All right. So that's it for me, spiritual homies. I will catch you later. All right. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.